Welcome back to another exciting episode from Cambriea and Bobby. On today's episode, we show off our finished Halloween 2023 display. Oh yeah! Spooky. I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of decorations. Now, we didn't buy all these decorations this year. This has been an ongoing thing over the last 13 years that we've accumulated all these decorations. So there's some stuff that we bought when we moved down to Florida, but there's a good chunk of it, like all our inflatables, that have been an ongoing thing. But since the stores or makers of inflatables have been doing more cutesy ones, we've turned our attention towards animatronics because animatronics are scarier. The issue is with animatronics is they're a lot harder to store. So we don't have a ton of them, but we do have a few, and we're trying to build up that collection with the space that we have. Our graves are a mixture of stuff we bought at the store and ones that we just built out of pieces of wood and whatnot. So that has been an ongoing thing. If we see some cool metal ones at the store, I'll get those. Otherwise, like half of them are wood ones that we just made ourselves. So that's our graveyard. Our flying witch animatronic we got last year. And I got it from Home Depot. Once again, use that military discount. It's the only way to make these things somewhat affordable. The arches we put up because we wanted to add a little bit of extra effect. We got the spider web attached to it, some guys hanging. Got my electric chair guy, he's got his new jumpsuit on. So he's getting all zapped. My original box died this year, so now it's just for show, so that's why I got that. Hey, puppy. Somebody's hand off. That's what it looks like during the day. We got fog machines too. So the cauldron is making, we're eating a foot or something. Could be a buck, huh? Oh, there he goes. Right when you want him to not, right when you want him to do it, he doesn't want to do it. Goof. my giant 12-foot pumpkin got its butt kicked last year and just got the base destroyed. So what I should have did is order a new base, but now it's a little late for that. So I took apart the motor, disconnected all that good stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if this will work, but what I want to do is, this is the treated platform wood or plywood. I want to cut the shape out and do a piece of wood to put this all back together. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it, because this ain't gonna work. So if I do a piece of wood 1/2 inch thick, there's kind of like this gap here anyways, so I want to put it on the inside to hold this together, and then that way it won't affect the feet or anything, but it'll give me a solid thing to screw in this cover, which is what holds the inflatable to this. So we'll see what happens. I hope it works. Another thing, I didn't share it in the last video, but all these inflatables, you know, they come with like these little dinky spikes and crap, which is just garbage. This is usually what they come with, and they expect you to, you know, shove these little guys through here, right? And this is what they expect to hold this monster that just can get wind, like basically it's a giant sail, so it just gets thrown everywhere. I drill these holes out to 3/8 inch. I use these spikes, much bigger in comparison. Now, do these, even with that wind last year that wrecked this, these spikes was what was holding it. It still wasn't enough. So on your really big inflatables, you might have to even go bigger, but this is what I use for the base. But to tie it down, you might need to go bigger spikes than even this. It all depends on your soil and whatnot. This soil, these guys can just slide right up out of fairly easy, depending on how dense the soil is. So that's when you go with something a little thicker. I mean, they usually come with these guys, and these guys are okay. These ones for tying down ain't bad, but they don't always come with those. So you can go to like something even bigger, which is just a massive metal spike, but that's just what I've learned. Also, if you need to go to thicker gauge string or rope, that's better too. All right, so got the pumpkin all together. Now, normally you do 4 tie downs, right? Well, since this guy, you'd have him like in an X pattern. But since this guy is such a big sail, I did 6 this time. So you can see, I got your normal X pattern, but then I also have one going out to the side, straight to the side. So this guy, since he is such a big sail, he required more lines. And when I say lines, especially for these big guys, or if you have any 20-footers, this type of rope and this is a proper spike. This thing is much, much better in our Florida soil, but also the line is heavier and can withstand the winds a lot better. Your other option is this, just a nice big spike. So this is what I use on my big guys, because they actually hold up a lot better than those little rinky-dink plastic ones that the inflatables come with. So this is what I recommend. All I did for this one is I just made my own line. So I just took some of the string and zip tied it up, put this end on. So that's my recommendation for if you do any big inflatables. Now, this guy's a 10-footer, but he's not a big wind catcher. So he just has your normal upgraded, smaller plastic spike and thinner rope. And the rope that like all these guys come with is fine. It's just I use a bigger spike for them just to make sure they don't blow away. So that's my recommendation if you do inflatables. And even if your inflatable only comes with 2 lines, go 4. Do an X pattern and go 4, because that's the only way they're really gonna hold up if it's windy. If you're in a non-windy area, then you don't need it. But I mean, you can see we get a decent amount of wind here on the regular, because we got the ocean that way and we get a nice oceany breeze in our front yard. So that's my little pro tip. Use big spikes. The other thing I recommend for these really big guys or the 12-foot skeletons is they come with like 4, once again, rinkety spikes. I recommend using these. So you get these big boys, and this thing is rated up to 425 pounds. It's 16-inch spiral. So I would use this 16-inch or an 8-inch spiral anchor, which has a less rating, but still, it all just depends on how windy it is. This guy, he does grab some wind. So I got these in his base to hold him down. And then you can even see on my 12-foot, I got 2 to help hold him down. I got this one painted black, but. So there you go. That's one of these spiral anchors. There's another one over there, because these guys only come with these. This is all they come with. Just this little spike. Now granted, they have a big base, but this little spike ain't really enough to hold them, because if the wind picks up, this will pull straight out. These don't pull out. That's why it takes 425 pounds of force to pull them out. So yeah, one on the front, one on the back, so this guy doesn't fall during heavy wind. And on the big guy, I got 4 to make sure he doesn't go. And I also got sandbags too. That would be your alternative, is just put sandbags on them. And that's how you get away with keeping these guys up in the wind. For my projection, so here's the brand. It's Top Vision. Like I said, I got them from Amazon, but this little setup right here projects onto my garage, and all I did is just do on the back of him just this little door to get access. Now I do also have a Bluetooth speaker hooked up to him, so I got a audio line out and then into a Bluetooth speaker to give you more sound, because the sound out of this just isn't sufficient. Unless you have it right next to wherever you're displaying, but you can see he's farther away from the sidewalk. So yeah, Bluetooth speaker to give it that extra sound. Wondering why do you have this box? Well, I built this out of the spare wood from the cutouts. And basically, when it comes to these fog machines, they're not meant to be outside. It's for indoor use. So either you got to bring them in or out, whatever. I just made the box this year. So this way they have protection from the rain or from your sprinklers, whatever. But this way I can leave them outside and don't have to bring them in and out, because it's kind of a pain in the butt. So that's another recommendation, is either build something for them, or I don't know if there's something you could buy for them, but they're not recommended for outdoor use all the time because of the elements. All right. Halloween 2023. It is finally done. So I'm gonna give you a pan across. Just to show everything. And then we can go walk through everything. So we got our 12-foot tall skeleton, motorcycle, got some skulls. We got fog machines going, drinker, which you saw in the last video. We definitely have added a bit more. Added a serial killer over here. Skeleton with a machete. And our 2 witches and a warlock. Saw the 15-foot ghoul. Well, now we also got, oh, there you go. Got the fog going out of their cauldron. I think that helps. And if you didn't notice before, a foot. And we got Blinky over here. Projections on the garage. I got some lights over on our fence here. Xander, do you want to make the warlock work? Freya, leave that foot alone. So he is some sort of a sensor. I don't know what kind of sensor. But he'll, it's a touch or a wind sensor. Makes him work.
Most of these are touch sensors. Dog and spider.
So all the different projections. Forget how many there are. There's, I think, at least 20 different projections that go on here. My electric chair guy. Oh, his hat's a little high. There we go. Now you can see his eyes. It's all lit up. Go this way. Got our spiders, and yeah, the spider, the giant spider on the roof. Yep, that guy too. Caught in the web. What else do we got? Puppy. Just gotta pet him. There you go.
Got the doorbell.
Yeah.
Then got
We got our pumpkins lit up inside. And then Freya loves the granny.
He keeps singing with the granny.
Freya, are you scared of her?
This is Freya's go-to spot. Click the doorbell to find which grandma and click the doorbell. Got the spider webs.
Got these eyes on her.
Then we got pumpkin, got 10 pumpkins, then we got a bat. This is the best
Got my guy in the corner bag. That another 12-foot skeleton. Got the eyes on this guy. This thing, jeez. Of course, when I go by, it doesn't work. Our zombie detector. Oh, there it is.
All clear.
Looks like we're good.
It says random zombies.
Smoke coming out of the skulls.
Then we got 2 pumpkins.
Oh, thank you. Go by. Kitty cat got itself a rat. Are you gonna talk to me? Oh.
These days, the potion would make me stand head and shoulders above the rest of the region. This exceeds my expectations. Wild Freya?
Oh.
There's a wild Freya over there messing with the witch.
We get people that are always slowing down and looking at it. Oh, they're gonna pull us off and look. There you go. Oh, I guess. Got our guy, patriotic guy here. These pumpkins were a sponsor deal last year. This pumpkin I had to repair, which you should have saw before. This guy's new for this year. And Fraz over there still playing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my oldest guy right here. This guy and that guy are the oldest. They're from my dad. So they're like 12 plus years old. Still work. I just swapped out their lights for LEDs in both of them instead of using bulbs. And the projector, I know I get a lot of questions about the projector. So the projector we got from Amazon, but that exact projector isn't available anymore. I just have it hiding in the back of that. All the projection things though are from Atmos FX. You can just go on their website and download them, put them on an SD card, and that's pretty much it. That's all you need to do. Freya likes switches.
Clearly. Oh, it's a witch over there.
But yeah, the kids really like the setup.
The Grim Reaper wants to get out.
Yeah. And our guys that we did DIY project from last year. Oh.
Jesus.
That's what it looks like from the other side of the road. And you look at the rest of the street. We're the only ones that decorate. We're the only house that people come and trick or treat at on this road. Because majority of the people on this road are retired. They don't hand out candy, I guess. And they don't decorate. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to our channel because you know we're going to do a big display for Christmas. So you don't want to miss out on that. And leave a like, smash that like, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Bye!